a sense of, finding oneself. And I know it sounds convoluted, but finding the space you take up. And you could see that in the way she moved and tried to, when she's under the table, when she's out in this open area, and the mood that it evokes matched both the music, the movement, and the wardrobe, the background, the setting. It was just all paired very nicely, and it was incredibly cohesive. And although it wasn't, laid out a story, one, two, three plot line, you could really access the overall theme through the piece. And it which is nice to have. So it was very beautiful and very lovely to watch.
The colors, just the colors, the brightness, the jewel tones, the pop, the monochromatic choices, really incredible styling of the set, of the locations, of the costuming. Then I wrote makeup because the monochromatic makeup slash costuming slash styling of the room or whatever, wherever she was, unbelievable. So beautiful to look at. Just eye candy. Really, really gorgeous. I loved the switching back and forth with the yellow schemes between that sort of sandy area and that yellow room, and just the costuming and how they both were yellow but in their own different ways. I love the music. I love the choreography. That dancer was incredible. Just amazing modern contemporary movement with her body. She's just remarkable.
While all of the locations were external, in the sense of it being, a room and the shore, it definitely felt more like this was symbolic of internal play. It felt like we were inside the dancer's head. The room and the shore basically being different aspects of factors in one's life, order, and what we have within. For me, that's what I saw in the room, and just the shore being kind of what we see, with those shadowy figures just surrounding her. For me, it definitely felt like, when you're kind of how you yourself perceive the world. Sometimes it can be veiled and contracted, not contracted, subdued by your own inner thoughts. And that's kind of what the dance said to me. And I thought that was pretty cool.
Gorgeous color scheme and sense of texture to have that interplay with the choreography. It kind of reminded me of Virginia Woolf's A Room of One's Own, and this looming creative pressure of what people think, as the shadowy judgment figures were always lurking in the background. Um, and that kind of torment and turmoil of wanting to create, but the unknown expansiveness of when you release it out into the world. Um, and maybe like an existential kind of crisis in terms of our work and having that longevity and in capturing um, our fullness.
I kind of interpreted it as the first shot where she's in the blue with the water behind her was sort of like in her head. And then when she was in the gold room, it was reality. And then the beach was her emotional state. And I thought it was really neat to see the colors, how bold and vivid they were. I thought that was a great element, in the beach and the water and the petals. All of those elements I thought brought everything together so well. I really enjoyed seeing her be so controlled at her desk, putting everything in its order. Everything was in place in its order. And then she started becoming kind of possessed by her emotions. And I thought it was a great demonstration of expression through body movement and dance. So the emotional expression of the emotions that she was feeling and how they were coming out a little at a time. It was just kind of neat to watch that happening, like somebody who really needed to kind of express themselves. It was just really, really cool. I really loved the editing and the different shots and how everything just really came together and the choreography.
Simple and effective. Hair, makeup, and wardrobe were on point. Such a great little set, great use of color, vivid, beautiful quality to the picture, really sharp. Honestly, all those things just come together and make a really fun and interesting piece worth checking out.
It's about the space she occupies, both in what looks to be your home at a desk, and then out at the beach with a group of other dancers. It's an interesting short visual experience.